Hey there, guys, and welcome back to another Get Going Fast episode here where we get into this excellent hobby in kind of a quick and efficient manner in which you might actually learn something. Imagine that. So, again, today we are going to be taking another look at Kobold CPP. So much good stuff in this app. These are short videos, but we got to get through them because chatbots are so important. And as I mentioned before, Kobold CPP is just one of those apps that it's just foundational. It's a single file you download, you put it on your desktop or put it wherever you want, and you just click it. There's no big installs, no nothing. And now they have made it even easier to figure out the models that you're going to get. So today we're going to do a really quick look at how to actually use it to search models to find the ones you want. So cool. Okay, and it's not going to take us that long, so just hang in there for that. Before we do that, I do want to thank you for liking the channel, subscribing, all that good stuff. It certainly helps. We're growing, and you're part of that. So isn't that exciting? Years from now, you can be like, I was there at the beginning. And I'll be like, yeah, that guy was there from the beginning. Come on up. And that's kind of cool. So anyway, thank you for being part of that. Do like us on Instagram. Follow us on X. You can find us over on the Reddit by doing a search for Get Going Fast. Come hang out with us on the Discord. Be part of our community, and we would love to see what you have to bring. So, anyway, we're going to move on with Kobold CPP and a quick tutorial on how to use it to download models within the app. So very cool. All right, let's get to the yowing. Alrighty, so as usual, we're just going to be loading up our Kobold CPP. So, really easy peasy stuff. All we got to do is this. Just pop on over to our browser and just type in Kobold CPP, and you can hit it. You'll see the download over here for Lost Ruins. You can also pop over to Get Going Fast, where we have our little... it's our little small version. It's exactly the same thing. It just uses a packaged browser. The difference between that, when you do run Kobold CPP, it runs in your browser, which means that if you want to clear out your chats, your images, or whatever, you have to clear your cache, which is not a big deal. But it just it doesn't get done necessarily on its own. With the one that I made here, it's all exactly the same thing, but it comes with a prepackaged browser that clears out every time you close the browser. Also, it comes with some basic models that you can use, but either way, it doesn't matter. So we'll just go over here, and you want to go grab your downloads. So you just come here and scroll down to download the latest Kobold CPP.exe. Okay. Scroll it on down, and you're going to find these. So obviously, if you're on Linux, you can use one of these. If you're on a Macintosh, grab that one. If you got CUDA 12, you can run this one here, and evidently it makes like a little bit of a difference, but like it doesn't really matter to me. But it might help, so you can go for it. Otherwise, just grab the Kobold CPP. If you don't have CUDA, if you're running some kind of Windows machine, but it's not running an NVIDIA card, grab this one. And even if you're on an old computer and you want to play with this stuff, the old CPU one here works pretty freaking awesome, as I've loaded this onto old computers and it works great. All right, so once you get that down, all you got to do is download it onto your onto somewhere, and it's just a single file, and then you click it, and this bad boy jumps up. Now, you're going to notice that it notices what your card is. Incredible app. This app is amazing. Like, it really searches out everything, finds everything. Yesterday, we talked about how to run the remote tunnel and all that. We ain't going to worry about that. But down here, you're going to see this is where you load your model. So if you went to HuggingFace and you were trying to find a model, you would, download it to your desktop or wherever, to a folder, and you'd search through here and get it, blah 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 blah. Then you would come here and you would click the browse button. But check this out. We can just click this HF search button. So they have actually added this HF search, and then now we can actually go in here and search for what we want. So let's say I want to look at Gemma. I can just type in Gemma and search HuggingFace. Okay, and notice it's going to bring up a whole series of them, and it's going to bring up all these quants. Okay, because at the end of the day, you probably want to run. In fact, you do. You have to run quants on these things, or else you're not going to be able to run them. So you grab the right quant. Notice they're all in a GGUF format. So that is a type of AI model that it takes all of the folders that are needed, all the files are needed, and it compiles it into one folder. So other times you may have worked with stuff that comes in like a .safe tensor file, and it usually has weights and it has a config.json, it has all this kind of stuff, and it's a whole bunch of different files. So you download the folder. With GGUFs, it's like getting punched in the stomach, right? It's all packaged into one file, which is ultra cool. And then notice you can find the different quants. So I could hit Q4. Okay, let's say I want to look up my grand horror stuff. I like the grand horror ones. Okay, and look at the same thing. I type it in, hit search HuggingFace, and it's gonna. There's a bunch of Steth No Maid, Blackroot Grand Horror. That's a great one. 16B. Okay, so that's a larger one. Okay, you go down here. Here's the Kiss of Death, good guff. So you could. That's a 17.4 billion. I don't even know if I'd be able to run that one, but you can play around with it. Is it TIE Fighter? That's yeah. I think TIE Fighter is Hankey's one that he made. This is a great model. It's got a lot of characteristics. So you type it in here and check it out. You can go find one of these things here. I feel like it's not TIE Fighter, but whatever. TIE Fighter, Starfighter, something like that. And the point is, you can play with these things. I want to take a look at a Mistral. Did I spell that right? I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, so I don't know if I'm spelling Mistral correct. There's a Mistral right there, okay? 7B. There it is. So same thing. Now, here's the thing. All you got to do, let's go back to our Gemma. Let's grab this one that says 3-4B. Let's just grab this one. Okay? Look at that. Under here, under quants, you can even quant it further. So it's finding it, and then it's showing you all the quants. I can do with a quant 8, I can do a quant 6, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So you grab it, okay? So found it. We found the actual, even though it said quant on that one, still down here, it's showing further quants that you can grab. And then you hit confirm selection. Okay, so hit confirm selection, and notice it puts it into here. All I have to do now is click launch. Okay? And what it does is it pops over to the command line, and you'll see it starts to download it. Okay, so now it's downloading. Let's see if I can get my face out of the way. Now here is the thing. It is going to download this into whatever folder that you put this in. So if you put it on your desktop, okay, it's going to download it to your desktop. If you put it into a file explorer, okay, so you put it in File Explorer, it's going to save it there. Talking about your Kobold CPP.exe file. So wherever you want to save this file, you're going to go ahead and put it, put the Kobold.cpp, the one that we downloaded from the browser, okay, we're going to go ahead and put that in whatever folder we want to put it. So you click here, right? Save it to the folder, run it. This is where it's going to go. Okay, and then now look at it, downloaded it. Gemma 3.4 is here. We can go ahead, give it context. You are a Valley Girl pirate that speaks with a lisp. Oh my god. And you're ready to go. Ahoy! Oh my god, you're like the most fabulous pirate I ever seen. Like totally amazing. What is your name? There you go. So you got it going there. Now here's the thing. Once you close this out, it's going to delete that file. So it's not saving it. This actually will save space. So you could keep doing this, but that does mean that you have to download it each time. So what you would do if you want to save it is wherever it saves to on your File Explorer, okay, you would just go there, grab the file, copy it, and then paste it somewhere else. So that way, when you close out the server, it deletes the one that download and you have the other. Okay, then you can just load it normally in the app. Okay, and that's it, guys. Kobold CPP. I really don't think you need another chatbot app. I use Olama, but I use Olama for projects because it's just always kind of in the background. It's kind of a nice thing to use with Discord. You can use Kobold CPP with Discord. But I'll tell you what, anytime I'm just playing with chatbots, KCPP, that's what they call it. Kobold CPP is my huckleberry. So, all right, well, enjoy that, and hopefully that goes well for you. Let me know how it goes. As I said, hit us up over there. Check out our music over here on all streaming options online. You can check out Jim Day and the Better Stories and listen to good music like this.
The things I've loved I count as lost. The gold and silver all as dross. The ones I've held, they still remain in my mind and cause me shame. And now I stand with only one, the Father, Holy Ghost, and Son, and memories of the things I've done. And I keep wondering if there can be mercy for an old sinner cowboy like me.
You guys have a good rest of your day, and we will catch you up on the other side. Yo.